வாசனை போல் அனைத்துலகும் இன்பமுற திசையும் புகழ் மணக்க இருந்த பெரும் தமிழனங்கே தமிழனங்கே உன் சீரிழவை திறந்தியந்து செய்ய மறந்து வாழ்த்துதுமே வாழ்த்துதுமே வாழ்த்துதுமே.
सत्यव्रतं सत्यपरं त्रिसत्यं सत्यस्य योनिन्निहितं च सत्ये सत्यस्य सत्यं धृतसत्यनेत्रं सत्यात्मकं त्वां शरणं प्रपन्नाः वाणी गुणानुकथने श्रवणो कथायां हस्तौ च कर्मसु मनस्तव पादयोर्नः स्मृत्यां शिरस्तव निवास जगत्प्रणामे दृष्टिस्ततां दर्शनेस्तु भवत्तनूनाम् नमो भगवते तस्मै कृष्णायाद्भुतकर्मणे रूपनाम विभेदेन जगत्क्रीडति यो यतः ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति.
Thank you. Please be seated. Technology is not the future of education, but the present, said Franz Kafka. I, R. Devadarshini, Secretary of Data Science Forum, welcome each and every one of you for the first day of our 2 days international seminar on Codecraft Summit organized by the Department of Data Science, 𝒂𝒂𝒂 𝒂𝒂 College in association with Institute Innovation Council 6.0. I would like to welcome our Honorable Chief Guest of the day, Dr. 𝒂𝒂𝒂 Sir, our Head of the Department, Dr. A. Vijayalakshmi Ma'am, staff coordinators and our beloved students. I am honored to introduce our visionary Chief Guest, Dr. 𝒂𝒂𝒂 Sir, Senior Scientist, Laboratory of Photonics and Interface, Swiss Federal Institution of Technology, Lausanne, Switzerland. He was awarded the CRSI Medal, Outstanding Scientist for Indian Origin by the Chemical Research Society of India at the CRSI Annual Conference, Trivandrum, in Feb 2012. He was honored as the recipient Sundara Ramasamy Award for Tamil Computing, Tamil Literary Garden, University of Toronto in 2008. He was also honored as the recipient of Dean's Medal for Extraordinary Leadership efforts in taking Tamil to the e-world. Division of South Asia Studies, Faculty of Arts and Science, University of California at Berkeley, California in 2009. We are very much honored and privileged to have you with us, sir. Now, I humbly request our Chief Guest, Dr. 𝒂𝒂𝒂 Sir, to take the session forward.
Okay, வணக்கம். Good evening, everyone. First, I'd like to thank Professor 𝒂𝒂 for inviting me and giving me an opportunity to speak. In Switzerland, we have two technical universities, like IITs here, one in Zurich and one here in Geneva. So I'm in the French part of Switzerland. So I've been teaching in the Technical University near Geneva, and where I've been mainly on the chemistry research. But then for over 30 years I've been interested also on Tamil computing. What I mean by Tamil computing is we would like to use the computer the same way we use for English for all sorts of subjects. And that's in one word or one sentence, so that's our objective. Right, to look back historically, 40 years ago, computer knew only English. English was the lingua franca. Anything you want to do on computer, it was all in English. And so the first question was, how should I tweak the computer to so that it understands. And so that was our first issue. Is I didn't have fonts. If you want to input data into the computer, then I need a keyboard which I can input to Tamil text. So I need a font, I need a keyboard driver. And then I also need to make the computer understand that it's a different script. Fortunately, the Tamil script rendering is the same way as in English, right to left. It's like Middle East Urdu or something where the script goes from left to right rather than right to left. And so you don't have these issues, but even though, so that's the second issue, is to have an encoding for Tamil standard, so that if I send an email on in Tamil and my friend opens up, it should know that this is in a different language. So no, this is in Tamil and it uses a Tamil font to display that thing, not with English or Urdu or Hebrew or something. And this internally is done through the encoding tag, which is at the beginning of the file. So in the beginning when Tamil was not officially recognized, one thing we need to do was to get a standard for it. And then push it that for the MNCs, Microsoft, Apple, Google, Oracle, whoever it is, they also understand that how to handle a script, a text file which is in Tamil. And that was the second stage. And then once I cross that, then I can do the basic word processing. That means I can prepare any document in Tamil, in Word, Excel, or maybe a web page, or and I can use it also for communication. So I can send email in Tamil, receive email in Tamil, do this information interchange in Tamil. This is the first stage where to enable the computer to handle Tamil script, knowing pretty well that it's a language of which. And then we talk about advanced applications. And that the first stage is what we call as a natural language processing. And this is to teach computer the uniqueness of the language, how the language works in practice. For example, when I write a sentence, I want to Pandikichan wrong. Then we know in Tamil you have, in English we talk about parts of speech tagging. We have a noun, we have a verb, we have an object. And then even for the noun, we can have first person, second person, third person. And for the verb also, I have a present tense, past tense, and I have an object. So I can tag. This is known as parts of speech tagging. And once you do that, then the computer knows that my sentence in Tamil has various tags. Can you go to the next one? Is it working now? Okay. Follow the slide. The first thing is the Tamil has not worked. And it's interesting to see that how Tamil works. Of course, 50,000 years. So people call them the very early scriptures, and the very version. The third version of Brahmi script is where we started with the current version of writing the Tamil. And so if you look at history of thousands of years, people have been writing Tamil in gentlemen, I talked about 1,000 years, the Tamil script evolved. 1,000 years ago, that century was like a Greek alphabet. Yeah. So the Tamil script evolved over the years. The present version, what you call 𝒂𝒕𝒂 is fairly recent, 200 years, not more. Thousands of years ago, it was the first thing is, if I want to put information on the computer in Tamil, then it depends on if I'm talking about options or things which are in palm leaves, then the script can be very different. So when you're talking about Tamil input on computers, it very much depends on which time I'm talking about. So my interest in on preservation and propagation of Tamil heritage data over the years. So first of all, so depending on which period you are, you can have a different script. And this you see them also in the inscriptions, in the presented in the copper plate papers. And so this also, depending on which period that I use, I may need even a font which has these characters to give. So now in looking at the computers, they also evolved, but they're relatively, compared to Tamil, the computer history is short, still about 50 years. So at the beginning we start with the main frame, IBM computers, or as big as so. And then we talked about micro, mini, for example, when I was a PhD student, I started using DDGDVC on Codecraft. That was my first hands-on. On those days, you need to go to the terminal and start to feed them, and it was on Codecraft. Numerical solution to non-linear. So on that, the desktop computers come. And then we have the portable laptops. And then eventually smartphones. So with time, you have kind of miniaturization. The computing power is going up, but you don't always have the size of the computer. So today, the smartphone that we use is a lot more powerful than many of the computers 20 years ago. So then we have different types of operating systems. We have the Linux, and then we have the Mac, we have the Mac version of Apple, and then Windows version of Microsoft. On mobile Android, you have the iOS or Apple. So you also have the data is handled in the different systems and different ways. So if you want to make a data, input data on say Windows, then I send it to my friend who works on Mac, then he should be able to get the data without corruption. So that I need to make sure that my data transfer is platform. That's another important one. The other one is the processing itself. In the 90s, the computers were all 7-bit, 2 power 7. What it means is the computers at the bottom, they deal with the zeros and ones, the signal plus or minus. So when I say 7-bit, it's a 2 power 7, just 128. So I take a table 16 by 8, 128. And English I put all my alphabets, uppercase, lowercase. And so if I send you an email, hello, then I don't send it as a hello. I send it as a number string corresponding to its location on this table. And that number is converted to binary mode into zeros and ones. So when you have long string of zeros and ones, the 7th bit, it chops off at every 7, converts them into a number, and then that is read to the reference table. So when I say hello, how are you, including space, beginning of the file, end of file, everything is with respect to this table. So I convert this information to a string of numbers, and that number is converted to binary. And then other end I do simply the reverse to get back my message. So that was the way it started at 7-bit. And then afterwards, the computers can process data slightly faster. We start doing 8-bit. 8-bit is 2 power 8, 256. So I can have more characters. The computers now can stop at strings of 8 and process them faster. And then we do the 64-bit. So today if I install a Windows, I can do it in 64-bit or 32-bit. And that's a question of what kind of processor I have. I can use it in 64-bit or 34-bit. And so this internally is related to the table I was talking about. So what we see over the years is the processing speed going up as we've gone from 7 to 64-bit. We have come down in size. We have come down in size. So this is a table that we started miniaturization from micro, mini, personal, desktop, laptop, the other side on the communication with the telephone, we started with the landline, the touchpad, mobile, SMS, 3G, 4G, 5G. So I also, my communication on my mobile also has been miniaturized, been faster. And eventually now to have a merger, so my mobile phone is aspect of computer to do all kinds of things. So that is also can handle it. Can have it. So that's what happened over the years. So if I'm talking about enabling trouble, doing things, then we started in the 80s at the personal PC stage. So that's what I would like to talk about historically. So when we started, in the US when the computer started in the 60s, they started with the American when English was the only language it understood. So as I said, hello, you read from the table where they are. So everything was coded with respect to this table. And so at the beginning of the file, it said this is an ASCII table. So when you run the numbers stripped off, do both while with respect to this. Even today, this principle for character encoding is still working. So when I started, look, I want to have Tamil, I made a Tamil font. And it's called byline at the 7-bit level. So I made it for Windows, Mac, and Linux. So this is, so you can type it in Tamil. So I even put a website in 93, 94, called Tamil Electronic Library, where you can type, put the data. And so I also showed that I distributed the font free. So this one you can have them for Mac, Windows, Linux, so that anybody who wants to put the data in that, they can do. I even had this website showed how you can install the font, do it. The only problem at that time was that the Tamil was not known as a language in the computer. So when I open a file which is prepared in my showed in the garbled up English characters. So I did select the font as my life. That is to show you. Today, the Tamil text, it automatically knows that this is a Tamil font. So it automatically displays the Tamil. The computer knows. That's because the encoding is tagged in the file. So long time back with the beginning, this information was not there. This computer was in. There is something called IANA registry. So the multinational companies like Microsoft, Apple, they implement only for all the characters which are in IANA. They are English, Hebrew, Syriac, Greek, Turkish, all the European languages. But the Tamil was not there. So I can set it to one in German or French, which I understood. But then if I set it in Tamil, it didn't. But then if I choose the font, I can still use it. So a lot of people, they started using my font, so because I distributed free. There are many websites where they downloaded and put. And not only that, there are many people started doing the same way. I got a friend in Malaysia, and he made a font called Maruthu Anjal. So he did the same one. And even one time I even helped Vigadan Kumadam, Anayari Nakiran, all these papers to come online. But then they all their own font. Because there was no official standard. The problem those times was if you want to read a but then the standard was such that you have all and every Tamil Telugu Kannada Urdu, all was also in the same thing. All was in the same thing. Since Tamil doesn't have a Kaka, it only would want Ashwadam or nothing else. So this was an umbrella standard which the government of India called ISKI. The problem was that they didn't register in the IAM. So within India, all the government they knew how to handle this. So they made voters list. They can put it in Tamil or Telugu across the border. But that file outside India was the same story as we have in up, because this ISKI was never registered in IAM. So that was the problem with the ISKI. So after a lot of discussion, we defined a Tamil script code called ISKI. So in 1998, we had discussion for 6 months with many people across the world, including many people from the government of India, Tamil Nadu. We discussed in the bottom half. So this again is a bilingual encoding. So if I have any font which is prepared as by ISKI, then it can have data both in Tamil and English. Yes, so this is how we started. And fortunately, we registered also in the IINA registry. So even today, the only encoding which is in the IINA registry is they never bothered to register even today the ISKI. So if you go that say IINA, you can find the Tamil is there. Not only as I said was that once it registered, all companies, Microsoft, Apple, they provide support internally. So if you have a file which comes with the tag, this is ISKI, and it looks like ISKI compliant file. If you don't have a ISKI compliant file, that will show you this file. That is a script called the Tamil Additions and encoding system. So then afterwards, 1999, we had a big conference in Chennai, where the government of India, Tamil Nadu, defined 2 encoding want to call it Tamil bilingual, Tamil monolingual. And this is the Tamil bilingual where you have the same English and Tamil in the upper part. So later on, 93 itself, all the MNC companies, they decided, well, it's getting too complicated to define one coding for each language across the globe. So let's all have one simple chart for all the world languages. So every language was given a block of 128. Some 120 world languages that defined this scheme called Unicode. And then they have this other block, which also in that. So all the computers that we use today, they are all based on Unicode. But if you have a computer today that comes with a tag that says Unicode, and you choose a Unicode. And so when you install Windows, it automatically installs the Unicode language, all the world languages. So this issue of the system not recognizing the language to choose the corresponding class doesn't exist. And 2000, we started from 80 to 2000. We went through the 7-bit, 8-bit, non-standard story. And but now all the computers, including mobile phones. So any Tamil text is automatically and so people now even going talking about, well, can I do that for the old script also? As I said, to go back to the instructions, you have this instruction which like a book. And so there are people like Raj in Germany. He has now made a nice form even to deal with the Brahmis, just like we do with except that the Brahmi is still not officially registered as an encoding. So, but I can prepare the Tamil class. I can use a convert to display the Brahmi. I can add a Tirupur today form, but I can also display it in the way it was in the promise. Except that now we are talking about officially registering the Brahmi script in the higher Indian registry. 2 years down the line, even the epigraphical data will be automatically read. So the first one was the operating system level support. I need to have fonts, I need to have font encoding, and then you should, so we went through the biometric. So that was the way it was to teach the computer that you are dealing with a different language, a different script, that we should look at the corresponding fonts. The second stage is when the internet came, I want to put that information on the net. I want to send information by email across to somebody else as a PDF, any other document. So when I do information interchange, where the information goes from my computer to some other computer, where it may go in some coded way, then I need to make sure that by trying to get the information, and if it's not using the same kind of system. And so this was, again, we went through it. And as I said at the beginning, that without encoding, you needed one font for Vietnam, one font for Burma, and so on. But you could put any data, a lot of people are, you look at the information which people put on the net in 1980, it's a lot of information. That was the first language to come online. And so So a lot of people were saying, but the problem was that this encoding was the issue was forced people to use the cluster. So the next thing was teaching and learning of in Singapore, Malaysia, quite clearly, every house has computers. Every house has computers. So even in 2000, even the kids, they start playing around with the computer. So in Singapore, Malaysia, there was an effort of computer aided teaching and learning as part of the school curriculum. So there are kids even in the primary school, and so there's lots of this. And they even had, the idea was the kids can go to the only with books, notebooks, everything will be on iPad, and you have the net access so you could do this homework and so on. The idea eventually was kind of a virtual classroom. And so Singapore, Malaysia have been very right. In India we didn't have people, everybody didn't have the computer. So you could do that, but then they were, so we spent a lot of time about how to make textbooks in Tamil, how to make all the books. And we even wanted to make a smart word processor that it can do spell check, grammar check, so that even when you make typing errors, it can autocorrect, just like you do it. And so this is what they did in Singapore, Malaysia, even in the US. There are many Tamil schools in the US, but they started. So one time there was a lot of effort to collect materials for Tamil learning and teaching. So one thing which I did was, for the project Codecraft, as I said, very early I typed the whole 𝒄𝒄 and I can send it as a text to anybody, and later on I started doing it in a more systematic way. To Java and Sangam literature. So over 25 years, now we have more than 1,000 Tamil books. You name it, Srapalikaram, Sambarama. We have a digital version. And so this was a major effort of what we call the digital library. So I will talk about this virtual classroom. So this is the this was the effort we started in 1998. So if you go to projectmadurai.org, you can find thousands of other books. You can see them as HTML, download as PDF. And so we have a huge collection of them. The advantage of having as a machine reader is that you can search. The teacher going, any idiot can tell I can put a search engine. I can search anyone if a word is used. So it's a trivial 10-second job of looking for any word, paragraph, anything in 𝒄𝒄 to pull out all the 𝒄𝒄 verses. So that's the advantage of digital. That now we have thousands of works. So now searching in Tamil literature is now fairly simple. So we have a huge collection of Kalki novels. So we have a very big collection. If you go to the project, so Marabu Kavithagal, Silvari as I said, the main advantage of the machine reader is that they are very compact. So we always take a scanned PDF from the book, right, to make a machine reader. The video, for example, he has 16 words. As a PDF, scanned the copy, they are about 700 minutes. When I tell them as a machine, only 80. And essentially about, so it's something like 3 KB per day. So today he is here to send even the phone work as a recipient. So we have more than 1,800 files that you can access them. So this little library is valuable collection. So it's very well used because of the 1.1 million downloads per month. So there are thousands of people using it. And so, moving on, okay, I know how to teach computers, know that you have done that. I can mention it. Now I want to go one more step further. I want computer to understand language. We should have our structure. That's what we call as a natural language. Yet you will have. Well, natural language processing is a different from the COBOL or machine language. The language that we speak, we want the computer to understand. What I need computer to understand is, if I write there, which is a sentence, I want to predict was not. It should be able to understand like you and I do what the words mean. And as a result, it comes with the partner speech language, which is breaking the sentence to noun, verb, adjective, adverb. And then idea of morphological analysis or syntax analysis. I find I would like to teach the relationship between the words. For example, Tamil, the word adjective is the noun. Avan Mandan, Mandan, conjugate to the tense, conjugate also past. And so English is all word-to-word pattern. And so if I take a simple thought, I want it to predicate. And if I want to convert it to English, I want to do a mission translation. How will I do it? So the very first step I do is, I will do a partner speech pattern. So I want to identify each word, what it is. So he is the thing, the 10% singular. Then grant the thing is the past tense verb. And then school is object. And then you have adjective. So once I did that, then if I have a complete e-dictionary, then I can look what is the English word for that particular customer. And similarly, the past tense verb is fine. So I can find the corresponding English words once I did the first speech with a good dictionary. And then what I need to know is how the language order, how the noun words are connected together to make a sentence, the word order. The nice thing that Tamil is they call it as an accusative language. And accusative language in Anna, the word order doesn't matter. Avan into Pandiki Chandana, Avan Pandiki Chandran, into Avan Pandiki Chandran. If you keep moving things around, you don't lose that meaning. And we're very good languages in the world. And those languages, they have this problem called accusative. So I'm not even coming to English, if a target language is accusative, then they will less error because the word order doesn't matter. But I went from Tamil to English, then the word order. Right? So I need to train the computer how the language structure. what the basic NLP. So now we have all this NLP. We have first adequate particular substance, repeated in town. And then we also have lexical tools like this one. And then now, once you have that, I can talk about application. So this I have to talk about morphological analysis and so on. So these are basic techniques for computer to teach what the set analyzer this tells you every word, letter, if it's a Korean or native, and whether it's a language. There's a basic. Then you have the part of data which transmit, whether it's not or not. So for example, anonymous DDGDVC, they have a big class where they have a program and download anything it's a partnership. And then if you want something on WordNet, and you have millions of words without tags. So for machine translation, already have a big purpose of tagging. So if you do the morphological analysis, that you have the magic dimension. You have things that if you give the word, you can conjugate pronoun, whatever. For all classes, all you can try to auto-generate. So once I have all this, then I can talk about kindergarten. Because I did the everything. I know how the language is. I have the anecdote. Then one thing I also do is the optical calculation. Where I scan and look at individual pictures. And then the reference map I can identify. And the second is the text-to-speech voice. This also is very well done. So today I can speak to the W in Tamil, I can get a text. So I can ask it to read out the text. And I can do both. And I can also do a visual translation from Tamil, Malayalam, Tamil. There are many Indian languages. So there are many packages which are there. And the visual translation sometimes goes two ways. One is a grammar based like what it is. And we have first language. And then I have a reference to go for the other one is Quran visual. It will have huge data of sentences. So you have 20,000 sentences. It's Instuition Tamil. Then it can look for string. And use that script to Google Translate only in this way. Grammar based. So you can go to Google and you can translate it Tamil, but it does it mainly on the script comparison rather than the grammar. So this is Google Translate works very well. But then it does associate by script comparison. You need a large database to do that. Otherwise, the error will be. So the most important place are done. And then you also have now many tools to do that. You can go, for example, this is narrative. You can go to narrative.com. There you can type a page. And they will give you an audio file. So I can type it in and then it will give me an audio file, an MP3 file. So I can do both ways. So there are many online tools now, or I can speak and get a text, or I can. So suppose Maharaj is in Chennai, and Ottawa, and another thing with this one is he able to speech for he has to do and this area of providing tools for physically challenged is called assistive technology. So in computer science, when I did language for physically challenged people, it's called assistive technology. So it's what I've done a lot of work on that. There is Professor Dhyama in Madras. He also has done a lot of work on I have a friend, for example, Kanivati is life. But he uses reach mail like we do on the phone, he said. Because everything is large. So even if it's a PC at home, the screen doesn't have just audio. So everything is. So these packages are now autistic. So I can. So he can tell, look, I want to go to Pizza Hut in Basant. So just pick up the thing and come up. He looks at Pizza Hut. He doesn't do Pizza Hut. And then I tell him, okay, you go right to that. He takes the bus 22 to get up there. And so it can change. And so this is an application of assistive technology. This also is not available. So now even the development now allocated that course to develop last year physically challenged to provide this kind of so that the guy who cannot speak he can get it from there. We have a friend who was major ambition for IS math. He has made a nice tool where you can reach the message, email and something. Just like that. You can even put them the message in Tamil as a brain. And which we have read them and given to government. So this assistive technology is a main area in language technology. The idea is, I want even the guy who is physically challenged to use the computer natively as writing. And that's the whole aspect. And that's what the so that's the last question is, today everybody is talking about generative AI. And the way I look at it is, before we talk about reading comprehension. We need to page several paragraphs. You are asked to summarize in few lines. And I can do the other way around. You are given a title, you are asked to write that's it. So I can do either way. I can take several paragraphs, I can summarize it. Or I can take a keyword, I can write. Now the question is, how do I teach the computer? And this is how the machine learning starts. Where if I define the structure of the language, then in machine learning, I try to do the same what I do in my overall company. But I make one more step where the computer understands what I'm trying to say and grow one more prediction. That I can ask to do. I can give keywords and ask him to write an essay. And so this is the deep learning. The machine learning part is where I teach to understand what it is. But then in deep learning, I want to go one more control. So that I can do the reverse. I give the keywords, and then this is what we call the generative AI, the ChatGPT. So I can give keywords, then it can write questions. So look, I can say I want a birthday song for my daughter. She likes music, she likes playing cricket, and this of course very well is English. But in Tamil, you need to do it. So right now the big challenge is how to write the the computer so that it understands the column dash plus. And we have this Manila. But the main topic there is how to treat generative AI. I will not try to go into it. There is evidence on Balachandra and Abhinaya. I am the first one in the factory. So they have done a lot of work. So the way it works is a large language model where you train computers with the language structure, how the words are connected. So if you're talking about he had an accident and he broke, then it should understand you're talking about physical damage, so it can stop. So if it understands the first part of the sentence, if there's a big large database, then it can continue. And so they have this particular large language model. Another thing which is work and shooting, that's Llama, large language model. So now there's a lot of work going on. So generative AI, it started with the chatbot. So the chatbot was well, like what are complex. That if I have many sentences, there are 15 questions. Then you have all the answering things in the companies. The routine, somebody to answer that. What is my policy number when I have to do it? Then it can answer that. The chatbot stuff. The chatbot is more on the machine learning now. It can answer every question. It has a pool of question answers. So I want to go to ChatGPT where I want it to be more predictive. And that's what now all this large language. So this Rama now is the main hot topic in language. Okay, so with that I will continue. So right now, as I said, the lot of work on the hard language. Mr. Abhinandan is very young. He's only 30. He has read the English ChatGPT, Lama Patam. And so he is now working with a group of people to make the Lama. He already know that he has So this is Abhinandan. Where the question is, when they are after the properties are returned, very yes, the two models, one with the 7 billion and one with the 30 billion. So the bigger issue are training, the more required of that. So if you use a 30 billion model, that may give you a lot more data what from the so we can ask you to do translation. So the question is, because of the Tamil America, the 7-page model, that's not that precise, that's 30 billion model. This is what now the current purpose is. Train Lama more subtle. So the whole idea of the now I'm working with some people in private school. So I was asked, not public
மார்வாடி தமிழ்நாட்டை வரல
that one is somebody that so this is Abhinaya and Abhinandan. So they are the ones who are working on this Abhinaya. This is both of them are here and data center. And he It's a CTO for a company called Codecraft. And they are working on that.
ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಮಾತಾಡ್ಬಾರ್ದು
This is a lot of Abhinandan. Let it go down. So that is even a 90 meters are people doing similar work. So maybe with that I will stop. And if there are any questions, I will be happy to answer. Instead of talking problem. I just wanted to take you three abroad, two of setting the computer on understand how display handle several lectures to use it like Kaveri English. I want the computer to understand it as language so I can communicate and I can ask to do with that. And that we have pretty much there.
Thank you, sir. I hope the first day of the two-day international code summit organized by Department of Data Science in association with Instuition Innovation Council 6.0 has helped you in all success. I would like to extend my gratitude to our honorable speaker, Dr. 𝑘𝒂𝒂 sir. We are truly fortunate to have you here share your knowledge with us, sir. Thanks to all our dignitaries for sharing their valuable time with us. I request everyone to rise up for the nation anthem.
पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे